Hello everyone, this is Annette and I'm here for a Christmas layout that I did for my dogs. It's going to be titled Opening Gifts. I have a few pictures of them opening up their gifts. My bulldog Hoss got a tire, my Rhodesian Ridgeback. Roxy got a nylon. Those last forever, so she's got like 12 of them. But anyway, I'm going to start off with where my paper come from. It came from All Seasons 2. It is going to be this one here, and then this one here, and that's the only two. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to lay out the first page because this is going to be 2 pages. These are my photo mats. They are cut at 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. Alright. And I used ribbon. Let me tell you where I got it from. If I can get to it. It's called Premier Ribbon. I do believe that I got it from Big Lots, because a lot of my ribbon of this sorts I got at Big Lots. Alright. And so I just took one that was Season's Greetings. I think, let me count. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there were 6 rolls, I believe, that came in a packet together. And so I used Season's Greetings, and then I used, I guess this is supposed to be a snowflake. I don't know if you can really see. Use a snowflake. Okay. I have a tree that I have cut at. Let's get it. The feature with it is the star. And so, oops, got glue on my tree. Anyway, so it comes from Joys of the Season cartridge, and it is 6 inches. And I just took some Studio G. I got glue on here. That's okay, my present's going to cover that anyway. And did the little design on the tree. And I took green ink in a foam wedge, and I inked the sides, and I did that with the trunk. This doesn't come with the feature. Usually it'll come with where you cut out this part in brown, and then you cut up just the tree part in green. What I had to do is I had to print it out or cut it out in brown, and then cut it out in green and cut off the tree trunk to make just so the green overlaps. Oops, the green overlaps the brown. Okay. And that's going to sit here just so it fits on the page. Alright, then I have three presents. These are cut at, let me find it. This is from Joys of the Season. And this is cut at 1.5 inches. There's 3 different ones. I went ahead and I popped them up on foam. And the middle one, I just glued it to the edge of the other 2. So that's going to go underneath the tree. Just like so. I have a brad. I've had it for a while, and it's got, oops, and it's got dots on it. I don't know if you can see. There you go. Got dots on it. And the easiest way to get that to go into your page, to make your hole, is a ordinary old mouse pad. And then this is going to go here. This is called a stocking pup, and it's from Paper Pups, and he is, with a feature, it comes with a hat, and he is 3.5 inches high. And Paper Pups, they don't offer the feature. You either have to print out the dog in all brown, print the whole die out in all green or all red. So this is what I had to do. It's not hard. I had to have it cut out in brown, or actually I had it cut out in black, and I hid the eyes and the nose on all the other layers, because I had to cut this out, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4 times, because it cuts out the dog and the stocking together, as you can see with the black. And I have my ribbon glued to the back that I'm going to use to hang him. Anyway, and so I had the eyes hidden, so that way when I laid the brown over top, you can see, let me zoom in so you can see what's wrong with it. So that way you can see the black through it. Alright, then what I had to do is then I had a cut in green. And what I had to do is I had to cut out the dog. So let me see if I got those pieces in my, if I can find the pieces where I cut them out at. Yeah, here's the green. Here's the green. And he was attached. How was he attached? Oh, like so. So this is how it was. So what I had to do is, it has the lines there for his paws, and so what I did is I just kind of followed the lines, and then a line for his nose. So what I did is I just kind of, let me get something to point with so upset my fingers. So what I had to do is I just took a scissors and I just cut along this, what I thought was the dog, and then voila, the brown shows through. So I can have a brown dog. And then I cut the whole thing out in red, so I had to, so what I did is this, I have this ribbon covering it. Let me take it off just so you can see. Is it has on the green, I don't know if you can see, it has where it cut a line right in here. It's just like a little detail line if you wanted, anyway. And so what I did is I cut the red in half right here on that line. And then was a line here and a line here, and I just cut, because it's like the detail lines. Let me see if I can take it off for you without hurting my paper. Yeah, just a little bit. Alright, can you see? See, there's the line right there. And so I just took the red and I cut it. I cut it right along this line. And then I did the same for this part. And I just, you know, glued it down and it fits like so. And then I have, let's see here, where did I use? Oh, on my dog bag for my second page, I used the same ribbon, and this was a scrap. And so I thought, oh, well, that's a cute addition to the sock. So I just, to break up the green and the red where I cut it, I just put a ribbon. But you don't have to, because it looks fine just the way it was. I just added that because I thought it was a cute touch to it. And then I just stitched around the hat, and I had to do the same thing for the hat. But what I did is I have white, I cut it out in white and then red, and then what I did is I cut the ball off for the red. I cut the ball, and then I cut this bottom half off, and that left me this triangular piece for the hat. And that's how I had to do paper piecing for that. If you want to see exactly how I did it, just let me know, and if there's enough requests, I'll make a video showing exactly how I did it. But it's not too hard. I have to do it all the time when there's not pieces for it. And I had to do the same thing for my dog, my Santa dog. Alright, so, let me zoom back out. What's wrong with? Alright, so, that is that. Alright, that goes there, that goes there. And I do have, what I did to get my hole for my brad, once I had everything down where I wanted it, I just take a mouse pad and I put the mouse pad under where I need to poke it through, and then I just take it and then just poke it through, and it pierces the paper. So much easier than just trying to do it the normal way. Alright. Okay, and then I ran I have let's see here, my title is from Jubilee, and it's cut at 2 inches, and I used the shadow, what's it called, blackout feature. So I have the red is just the normal font at 2 inches, and then I cut the green as a shadow and blackout so it fills in the center, and then I ran it through my Cuttlebug Swiss dots. Alright, and that's gonna go like this. Alright, so let me stick it down. It's going to go just like this. Alright, this has to all go over, so not quite even. The letters are so small, they're hard to manipulate and move. Alright, that's pretty close. Pretty close. Alright, that's going to be good enough for me. Alright. And so, whoops, forgot my little guy. That is how this is going to go. It's just like so. Alright, and I think so I don't lose my brad. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take, actually, you know what, I have to turn my page over to do that, so I'm going to do this photo mat. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this photo mat. Using my ATG. Alright. My garbage can up out of my way. Alright. This is going to go in here. Whoops. Let me move my tree out of the way. This will go in here like this. I'll put it just like this. Alright, and I didn't put any glue behind my ribbon, so that way I can, when I go get my photos here in a little bit, I can just slide my photos right in here, down in there. And I'm going to go ahead and put this photo mat down. And this layout took me all day to pretty much cut and do because of having to do my own piecings for the dog and the, let me see the tree, for the dog and the stocking doggy and the other dog. Oh man, nothing's supposed to stick down just yet. Alright, let's try this again. This one has to come over and then move it up. Alright. Whoops. And these slide. They're just double knotted. And it makes it kind of look like a bow doing it that way instead of having to actually tie on a bow. Alright, now I'm going to glue down my tree. Use my ATG for the tree, and then, let's see here, the star. Use my zig in the trunk. I'm going to use my zig. And I put glue at the top. Hello. I need to get my pictures in first. I was just thinking, don't put glue at the top too. Alright. And all the cardstock is pretty much just normal cardstock. The star is from that pearlistic paper that I've used before. Glue the presents. Alright. That works for that. I'm going to go ahead and do my title next, I think. And I can use my ATG pretty much for this. Pieces of glue. Alright. Because this matters. It's not supposed to really matters. I think it looks better this way. Alright, so that's going to go. And let me throw that piece away. And let's do the P next. And use my clear Stamp-A-Majig. It works out perfect for getting your letters straight. For the most part. That's why I don't have that underneath there. Come on. There. It needs to be over just a bit. Alright. That's too far now. I just find a happy medium. Come on, Lana. Alright, that's better. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and glue the rest of the letters down, and then I will be back. Alright, I have the title all glued down, and everything else is glued down except for the doggy. So I'm going to do him next, and I'm going to go ahead and put my brad in here, and put my string. And I like to wrap it. Whoops. So I know it won't come out. Oh, that's not going to. That'll work. Alright, I'm going to turn it over. Alright, oops. Alright, now I'm going to put glue on the back of the dog. Alright, and he's going to just get my, whoops. Okay. There. I need it to be, I think it's twisted here, hold on. That is just right there. Yeah, that's good, I guess. Okay. And we're just going to hang it kind of loose. Or bring him down kind of loose. And he's going to kind of go just like so. And that is the first page. Alright, and let me bring over the second page. This one I already have laid out for the most part. Got a little messed up. Nothing I can't fix. Alright, so it's going to go somewhere like this. I was actually thinking about maybe stitching on this one to make it stand out from the letters, and I think I'm going to do that. Alright, I'm going to do that real quick and then I'll be back. Alright, I have the gift stitched, and I went ahead and I glued the P onto the gift since I know that's where it's going to go. And this is the piece or the gift all stitched. I don't know if you can see very well. That's it. Okay. I think it makes it stand out from the P more that way. Okay, so I'm going to do my mats first, which are the same as the other page, 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. And this is going to be my journaling, and it is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. And I used this Martha Stewart, I think it's like a ribbon threading punch, but I used that on this, and I strung the ribbons and put little jewels in the center, and I used one ribbon and I just kept threading so it left this corner. And so what I did is I just made a bow out of it. I kind of, I don't know, let me see if I can find a ribbon. Kind of, but I'll just use a sheet of paper like this. I'll just show you on this. It's not thin, but what I did is I just folded it like this, and then I was able to take this part and squish it down here like this, and then I glue dotted. See, paper isn't going to be as cooperative as ribbon. I just smashed it, and then I just kind of, see, that's not going to work. Let me get a ribbon. Scissors. Oh, shoot. Alright, here's what I did. See if it'll cooperate. Alright, I just took and let me zoom in. Alright, I just took and I folded it like this. Alright, and you can stick a glue dot back there to help hold that, and then just stick a glue dot, oops, sorry, stick a glue dot here where you cross it so it holds it, and then you can take and put a glue dot up under here because you're going to push it down so it holds it here, and it makes a nice little bow. And then oops, and then I just kind of glue dot it to this here. Oh, grr. Anyway, and then I stick a jewel in the middle. That's for another video. Alright, but that's how I did the corners. Instead of having to end each time, I thought how cute would it be if I made a bow on each corner. Alright, and I just did the little jewels in the middle. You can see them shimmering the light. Alright, and then I'm just going to journal a little bit in the center. I have my Santa bag. This one comes just all red. It's a bag of bones. It is the Santa dog feature, I do believe. And so I had to do the same as the stocking puppy. Sorry, excuse me. And so I took and cut the bag in red and then cut the bag in a bone color, and then I cut out what looked to be the bones and attached it to the bag over the red. See, I have it here, and then I just took that color over there, and then I stitched kind of where I thought each bone was. Okay, and then I stitched around the bag. Probably easier to zoom, and I'll have pictures so you can better see the details. Alright. Oh my goodness, my dog is licking the other dog. That irks me. Anyway, so I don't want to scream at him while I'm videotaping, hurt everybody's ears. This is the Santa dog, and this one I had to do the same thing. I had to cut it out in black first, and I forgot to hide the eyes using Cricut Craft Room. So I just glued a piece of paper on the back to cover the holes, and then I just cut the dog out in brown. I cut it out, well, I cut it 4 times. I cut it in black, I cut it in a brown, I cut it in red, and then I cut it in white, because he comes either all brown, like, or all black, or all brown, or all red, or all white. So I cut him up 4 times. And then same thing, like the hat, I believe I left the hat red. Or did I? Let me see. Yeah, I did. I left the hat red. Yeah. And then I just cut off the ball, because I wanted, when I took the other piece I had white, and I cut off the ball, and I cut off the hat, or this part. And then I wanted this, so I cut this part off. And then the mustache, so I cut this off of the white, and then I laid it laid this on the brown, the white parts are on the red is on the brown, and then the red suit I had to cut out. I probably didn't have to, but I did. I went ahead and where the mustache is supposed to be, this is cut, so this is just the red where I cut the red. And then glued it on the brown. And then I stitched where his mouth is, put little rosy cheeks, and I also ran it through my Swiss Dots Cuttlebug, through I have a big shot, and I used the Cuttlebug Swiss Dots folder. And I just took a black marker and I colored in black for the nose. Alright, that's how I had to paper piece him too. Same way as the sock. Alright. So that's how everything's going to go lay down. Alright, I have to do photo mats first because my title's going to go over top. Alright, and the red ribbon is just ribbon I've had for a really long time. I believe where I purchased it was from Walmart. Alright, let me go ahead and... Oh, it didn't put glue down. My goodness. Let's try it again. Put glue over my ribbon so stay. Looks like this one moved up a little bit. Alright, and it's going to go underneath my title, like so. Oh my goodness. You two need to stop. Alright, and then this one's going to go up underneath these like so. Kind of even with the other one. Alright. Lights out, and I'll go ahead, I think, and glue my journaling. Alright. Stop. Move from her. Alright. Here we go. Alright, and this is going to go right down here. I want it kind of at the edge of this one, so that way I have room for my sack and my Santa. And then my Santa's going to go on even just right to the very edge of this other side. So I'm going to glue him down first. Make sure I get glue on all the edges. Maybe not. Oh my goodness. I just went over there and spanked her for looking at him, and she's looking at him again. I'll go ahead and glue down my Santa bag. Alright, it's going to go like so. Alright, and all I have left to do is glue down my title, and I will be right back when I get that glued down. Alright, I am back, and this is the completed second page. Let me zoom out so I can bring in the first page. And you can see, here's the first page, and it's on my fingers. First page and the second page together, and I will take pictures, and I'm going to go to Walgreens and get my pictures that are for this page as well as others to come. Anyway, I thank you for watching. Have an awesome day. Bye.